BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
What's up, guys? Chef Jeff, this dope cooking show. Look, welcome. We back. We are back with the breakfast series. Told y'all we're gonna keep this train rolling for sure. So look, I had the opportunity to be on a podcast called Peas Pod with a good friend of mine, Lloyd Pulliam, and I had a ball. I'm talking about we had a good old time doing that thing. So look, if y'all ever get the chance, go ahead and check out the link from Peas Pod. We had a good time. We talked. We just chatted. We rambled. We did what we did. And honestly, sometimes you just never know what you and another person have in common. And it was crazy because he a fool like I'm a fool. His wife is a licensed professional counselor. My wife is a licensed professional counselor. And we got podcasts. So it was a good time. We had a ball. So look, guys, we're going to get into one of my favorite things. I normally don't do breakfast, right? I'm not a breakfast person. Of course, I've done breakfast for years. And the one thing about it is you do it so much, you be like, I don't really want it. So like now, I don't be want no bacon. You know what I'm saying? I see it too much. I don't want no sausage. I see it too much, right? So it's one of those things where, you just get used to it. You get tired of it after a while. So it's like, well, I'm gonna try something different, right? My favorite thing is to go to McDonald's, right? I know everybody like, oh, McDonald's, but McDonald's breakfast be good sometimes. Who cooking, right? And y'all already know about them bagels, right? Them breakfast bagels, they was dope, right? And they brought them back recently. I think they changed the recipe, did some stuff. And they not as good as they used to be, but still good. So one thing about me is if I ever get the hankering or the craving for breakfast, I'm going to McDonald's. I'm going to either get a sausage biscuit with cheese, 2 hash browns, or I'm going to get a croissant. I mean, not a croissant, English muffin. So a sausage McMuffin, no egg, of course, on none of this, with cheese, 2 hash browns, or I would get a steak, egg, and cheese bagel. But here's the caveat to this. I'm giving y'all a secret recipe that don't nobody even trip off of. Well, until you try it, you're going to be hooked. And that's going to be what we're going to do today on this episode of This Dope Cooking Show. But my number one go-to is a steak, egg, and cheese bagel. No egg, sub biscuit. Man, listen, let me tell y'all something. Fire. I'm talking about it's nothing like you've ever had before. I'm telling you, you just need to just understand that this is not anything you've ever had. And when you bite into that thing, the overwhelming taste that hit your taste buds is going to knock you off your feet. I'm telling you, it's going to take you out every time. So today, we are going to do steak, egg, and cheese bagel from scratch, but no egg, sub biscuit. Now, here's the crazy part. I know y'all been on the internet, on TikTok, and y'all on Facebook, Instagram, all that, because I see y'all, right? Liking, comment, and subscribing. So look, before I get into that, go to YouTube, This Dope Cooking Show, all one word. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so that you get all of the info whenever I go live, whenever I say something, whenever I upload anything. Because I'm working on my stuff. I'm working on my channel. I've been on a couple other podcasts. I've been listening. I've been learning. Because podcasting is a continual learning process. I mean, it just is. So, This Dope Cooking Show, all one word, right? Like, comment, and subscribe. Now, if you got the Roku channel, you can go to the Roku channel and add your app the BS3 network. You go to the BS3 network, download that app on your Roku TV, and then search This Dope Cooking Show. And there is this face. It is this face, the award-winning cooking show on the BS3 network. I mean, there it is. So look, steak, egg, and cheese bagel, sub biscuit, no egg. We finna get to it. But I know y'all done seen them butter swim biscuits, right? I saw them. So if I saw them, I know you saw them because I don't be on there on social media like that. I be working. I be at work for real. Like really, I really be working, y'all. Like this new gig, like I really be getting it in. Like I really am having a good time. And Tom, who is Tom? Time. I really be having a good time. And it's an enjoyable process. Like everybody there is getting to know me. I'm getting to know them. I'm learning English. I mean, they learning English. I'm learning Spanish. I'm hiring people, firing people, making changes, creating processes. Like it is a dope experience. And the crazy part about it is I have the opportunity to venture out and to be over more spaces. So that's where I'm going. Straight to the top, baby. Like I'm trying to take over the world. But we're gonna do it one spot at a time, right? Because that's just what we do, right? So, butter swim biscuits. I know y'all done seen it, right? It's a simple recipe. Y'all know I don't be baking. Y'all know that I do not be baking. But this one is simple enough that I think we ought to try it. So, we're going to do steak, egg, and cheese bagel, no egg, sub biscuit with a butter swim biscuit. Ooh. And then I got this shaved steak because I couldn't find the. So what they use is a steak breakaway, but they just don't break it up. It's the same thing if you go to some of these I take that back. If you go to some of these places and you get a Philly cheesesteak and it's like not really thin meat, kind of chunky, they use a cut of meat called a steak breakaway. And the steak breakaway is just like an oval patty, right, of like frozen together steak meat that you can break up and make it look like a Philly cheesesteak. That's what they use. Don't tell them I told y'all the secret, but that's what they use, right? They just don't break it up. They season that thing, and then they slap it on a biscuit bagel, whichever one is your choose. I'm telling you it's gonna change your mind, change your life. Okay, so that's what we're gonna get done. That's what we're gonna do today, right? We'll tell y'all some more stories. We're gonna talk a little bit. We're gonna do our thing, and we're gonna get it rolling in here. This Dope Cooking Show. Call your friends because we about to start cooking. Okay, guys, we back. This Dope Cooking Show. We are going to start with our butter swim biscuits. Y'all know Chef Jeff don't be baking, so we finna start this just in case we need to get the fire department over here. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't be baking like that. So got them on standby in case they need to come through and take care of us. You know what I'm saying? So just in case we burn this thing up, we got somebody coming around. We got somebody around the corner ready to get it. So it ain't a total loss. So you're gonna need a measuring cup. You're gonna need buttermilk, baking powder, flour, sugar, salt, and butter. Yeah, those are the ingredients, right? Those are the ingredients for this. So that's what we're gonna get. So we're gonna get 2.5 cups of flour, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 cups of buttermilk, and a half stick of melted butter. So we're gonna start. I like to start with my wet ingredients first because I don't know. This is what it is. So you know what? No, I'm gonna do it different. We're gonna start with the dry stuff. Yep, we're gonna start with the dry stuff. Let me clean out my measuring cup. Wait, let me wash it out. Yes. So what's up? What y'all been up to, y'all? What y'all been up to? 'Cause I've been working, Chad. I've been working. So listen, I took my kids, dropped them off at their grandparents' house, and they're having a good time of their life. The grandparents and kids, like they get down there. I'm telling you, like it's like summer be something new. Everybody be doing something different. I look, call my son, and my boy got his hair taken down. He normally have his hair in 2-strand, and he got it taken down. So now he down there with his hair just wild. You know what I mean? They just do whatever they want to do. And the grandparents let them just wild out, and that's cool. Y'all go ahead, do y'all thing. I ain't mad at it, but hey, when they come home, it'll be a whole different show. So yeah, we're gonna get 2 cups of flour out of our flour container here. 2 cups, actually 2.5 cups. 2.5 cups of flour. Mhm. So boom, we got our 2.5 cups. 2 cups right there. We're gonna need another half. Child, I just seen these biscuits. They done all kind of stuff with them already. I'm talking about they done stuffed and they done went crazy with these biscuits, man. Like when I seen it, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Next video, somebody stuffed some seafood in one. Next video, I'm like, God, dog, like they just take stuff and run. I'm talking about sprint with it. And so I was like, well, shoot. I tried, but then I was thinking, as I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna make for the show, like, what am I gonna do? I don't really bake. Right? I tell y'all that all the time. I do not bake. I be worried about messing up, burning something up. So I just be like, I ain't doing that. So I was like, this is simple enough to where I think we can make this happen. So we got 2.5 cups of flour. We need 4 teaspoons of baking powder. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. And then we need some salt. And teaspoons. I'm gonna be baking. All right, 4 teaspoons. We got 1 child. So, okay, 4 teaspoons. Boom. There you go. 4 teaspoons baking powder. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we need a tablespoon of sugar. Get over here, get our sugar. 1 tablespoon of sugar. Boom. We're gonna need some salt. You know, I don't even have that here. So we need 2 teaspoons of salt. 2 teaspoons. Don't go crazy, y'all. Don't even want the biscuits to be salty and stuff. 1, 2, 2 teaspoons. Okay, 2 teaspoons of salt. 2 cups of buttermilk. Y'all, I was in the store looking for buttermilk and I could not find a little one to save my life. I had to get this big guy. This one. I had to get that. And I didn't want to, but I mean, all right, I guess we'll make some buttermilk biscuits. Something, I don't know, we do something else with it. You won't go to waste, I say that for sure. All right, so we need 2 cups of buttermilk. What you're gonna do, you're gonna whisk this up, right? You add the butter in there. Half a stick of melted butter. That's gonna go in there too. And that's all the ingredients for this. This is real simple. So I can see myself doing this again. I don't know about y'all, but I can see myself. Like, I can make some biscuits. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make biscuits from scratch, and I do. These butter biscuits, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta, it's easy enough to where you can't really mess it up. I really believe that you can't mess this up. So, you want to incorporate all of that. Yeah, try to get it all mixed up around there real good. Yep. 2 cups of buttermilk. And we need a half a stick melted butter. Y'all be careful when y'all melt y'all butter, man. Don't burn yourself. Don't burn the butter. Don't take butter long the milk at all. Never. No time. Don't take no time for the butter and milk at all. So, what's been up? Y'all ain't tell me what's been up with y'all. I have been, like I said, working, making it happen, feeling good about what I make happen. Sometimes you can work a job and you just be like, I'm just here so I don't get fired. I'm just here to get a check. I really am taking to this because, like I told y'all before, it's a fulfillment thing for me.
because I've been uh, in places where I just didn't want to be there. I've been in places where I had a good time, and then somebody left and they weren't going no more. The new person came in with too many rules, something like that. You know, it's always something that goes with, new jobs and changes, right? People don't really like change, but you can get used to it. You can get you used to it, and you can make it happen for yourself, and it don't be a big deal, you know. So, I had to get to the point where I was like, let's see. And the last place I was at, that I got fired from, it was just kind of a common thing. Like, if you leave, I'm leaving. If you leave, I'm leaving. We gonna leave. We gonna all, it kind of happened that way too. Honestly, we just didn't know we was leaving. We didn't know we was leaving, child. So I mean, now that we all out, everybody's doing well. Everybody's doing better than they were when they were at that place. And so sometimes it's the place. It don't be you. That's all I said about that. So we got our butter melting. Microwave 30 seconds, 45 seconds, whatever. Don't take too long for it to melt up. Don't take too long. 30, 45 seconds. And get that in there with Throw it off in there like so, like that. And then we're gonna whisk it up, y'all. Let's get the whisk and see what happens. We may have to get our mixer out, and we may not. I don't know. Because I don't be baking, right? I don't be doing this. But I'm having a good time doing this with y'all. We all together. You doing it with me. I'm doing it with you. So yeah, let me tell y'all about Peas Pod. Y'all, I was on Peas Pod. And I had a good old time with my buddy, man. And we had we all was at the same place. We sang together, things like that. And so we had some memories, some stories, and some revelations like, dang, I didn't know you did that. I didn't know that was your idea. I didn't know you. And man, like, you just never know sometimes people are, what people see, right? I thought the dude, I thought he was when I first met him. He came in the rehearsal. I was like, who is this guy? What is he on? You know what I mean? And he was just like on some, I just don't want to be the one messing up. I'm like, oh, don't worry, there's plenty of them here. So we had a good time, man. We talked and we really just enjoyed each other's company, man. We really did. And I can't wait. He said he want to do another episode, so I can't wait till that happens because I had a good time. And sometimes when you just enjoy yourself, you have a good time, it's nothing to go back and do it again. It's nothing to recreate that moment because, like, he had a nice little setup, you know what I mean? And shoot, I could learn from him and learn what to do, what not to do. And it all works out. So, yeah. All right, like I said, the kids out of town. I'm grinding, I'm working. Me, Doc, and the dog. Isn't that crazy? Me, Doc, and the dog in the house. And we keep it sure in with our kitchen. We went and dropped him off to the 4th of July weekend in Mississippi. Uh, had a good time. What I will say is, if you're traveling, make sure you know where you're gonna eat it. We didn't have a clue. We was out there. We was just out there. I really wanted to really have fun and enjoy each other's company, things like that. But shoot, he was out here. We didn't know what we were doing. And we gonna eat it or none of that. So I gonna add some butter, like I saw on the TikTok, to the pan, right? But I think I'm gonna put a little bit more butter in. No, I might be doing too much. I might be doing too much. Y'all know I'm be baking, so let's figure it out. Okay, so we're gonna take this mixture and we're gonna put it in this pan. Yeah, set your oven for 450 degrees for 25 minutes, 28 minutes. We're gonna set our food in 20 minutes and we're gonna check it. All right. In the meantime, we're gonna get ourselves prepped up, ready to go for our on my jack. Our steak. So we're gonna have a little onion, right? We're gonna season that thing, and then we're gonna cook that steak off and get it ready for the biscuit. But I also got some hash brown patties, just like McDonald's. So like, you can do this or not at a crib, or you can go to McDonald's. Either way, you're gonna spend some money, right? And honestly, it almost ain't even. You almost gonna spend the same amount of money whether you eat out or you stay home. People like, oh, you need to stay home and cook. You stay home and cook. Well, I don't know about this thing. Like, it don't always be all that simple, right? And then if you got picky people that don't eat everything, like the people in my house, everybody eats something different, right? And some days I'll be accommodating the foolishness, and some days I just be like, look, eat it or don't. If you don't eat this, you eat turkey salad. Sometimes you just have to sit up and they get a little carried away at times. And the one thing they're gonna eat is the pasta, some carbs. Doctor start making this butt naked pasta. They eat stuff. I mean, they love it. Fucking naked pasta is what Zeke says. Um, Zeke is about to be 6, y'all. Big Red. If y'all know him, if y'all know Big Red about to be 6. He about to be a big boy, real big boy. I mean, he grown as it is already. So he's about to be grown at 6. Um, can't wait for his little birthday because he be having plans for the people. Honey. Last year he was like, I want everybody to be awake and wait on me to wake up. I want y'all to have my gifts already set out for me, and then we're gonna eat breakfast. The dude got requests and no job. The guy has the requests and no job. What I did here is that you need to kind of pre-cut these before you put them in the oven. So that's what we're doing right here. Cutting them in, getting the squares ready, right? Yeah, cutting them in the square so they can make these biscuits, child. Butter swim biscuits is what this is called. I saw it on TikTok and Facebook, Instagram. So I thought we'd try it to go with our steak, egg and cheese bagel, no egg sub biscuit. We're gonna use these as our biscuits. So we're gonna go in the oven with these at 450, 28 minutes, they said. So we're gonna do 450, 20 minutes. Check them at the 20-minute mark just to make sure that we got what we need. Okay? They may need a little longer, they may need to come on out, they may need some more butter, depending on what you got going on in your oven at your house. So, all right, guys, we got that already done, worked out. What we finna do now is we're gonna work on our We're gonna put some onions, because there's the onions on that sandwich. If you ain't know, they have some caramelized onions. We're gonna get our hash browns cooking, right? And then we're gonna get our steak going too. So we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so look, we got our butter swim biscuits in the oven. We have gotten that out the way. We're gonna put our hash brown patties. And so you can buy these from Kroger. Hash brown patties. See? Hash brown patties from Kroger. We're gonna get them in the the oven. Get them cooking. 2 of them. And then we're gonna season our steak up. So we got our steak, shredded steak from K. Rogers. And we got not shredded, but shaved beef steak. K. Rogers, no fillers. That's what they say, no fillers. And then we're gonna throw a piece of cheese on that thing. Piece of old American single. Piece of old cheese on there. And we may come up with a little sauce. Maybe not. No, all depends on what we're doing. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make 2 of these. Why? Because one of them is gonna be Doc's. We've been chilling, and like I told y'all, we ain't really been doing nothing. We just been hanging out. Because our kids gone. So like it's plenty of like just downtime, watching TV, catching up on movies, catching up on shows that we didn't finish. Just really spending time together like we always wanted to. Thinking our thoughts all the way through, right? Because we don't be doing that. We don't get a chance to do that because somebody always wants something, needs something, want us to make something happen. So we have the opportunity to just chill and veg out. So I'm going to do some caramelized onions because it's on the sandwich. It's on the McDonald's sandwich. We're gonna do some caramelized onions on one, and then we're gonna do some bell peppers on the other because Doc don't like onions. And so that's cool. That's her thing. You know, everybody don't like the goodness of an onion, but I'm gonna tell you, it adds so much flavor. Y'all be worried about the wrong thing. Y'all be worried about y'all breath. Keep some mint, some gum with you. You won't have to worry about it, I promise you. Keep some mint, some gum with you. So we're gonna do that. Boom. Okay. Doc had a woman's surgery. She is healing. Still in the process of healing. She's doing pretty good with that.
We go to the doctor this week for the final checkup, final release of things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm stoked about that because it's been a long time. I'm just playing. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. So these are onions I'm gonna use for the caramelized onions, right? We're just gonna use a few. We got a few rings here. So we got a few rings of caramelized onions that we're gonna use. A few rings, caramelized onions, and then we're gonna slice these bell peppers. I'm probably gonna make hers an open face because she's gonna want egg on that thing and everything. She like all the stuff, right? And then this just gives you an opportunity to see like how versatile you can be with this, right? You can really just kind of do whatever you want to, move around however you want to with it. So you can make it a Philly cheesesteak, biscuit, an egg. It's jalapeno. It's up to you. Right? It's up to you. So us and these dogs. Have y'all watched all of the Shy? Shh, don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing, okay? Because I'm gonna finish. I don't know how I got so far behind, but apparently, life has been lifing, and we ain't been paying no attention to it. And child, they done went on, and now I got to catch up. So we catching up on the Shy. Okay, y'all. If y'all got HBO Max, y'all need to watch this show called The Mortician. Wow. This is really all I can say is wow. Like, it is crazy. The dude, man, I don't even want to tell y'all, but y'all, if you got Max, you need to watch The Mortician. You just watch it, bro. Just watch it. It's crazy out there. People are nuts. And people do stuff and they just be straight faced with it. Like, oh yeah, that's, no problem. What? Crazy. So we got our onions. We got some peppers for Doc. We're going to make her one. We're going to get these sauteed off, right? We're going to caramelize these onions. Then we're going to do our steak. Well, let's go ahead and do the steak now. Let me get a bowl out. We're going to get that thing going now. Because why wait? Why wait? In a bowl. Go check in the bowl. Check it out. I have never used this, but like I said, they didn't have the steak breakaway at Carl K. Rogers. So I had to improvise. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it looks like real thin. Check it out. Real thin. Ooh, that's going to be, real thin is the meat, the way it looked right there. Coming out of that package. So we're going to put some off in a bowl. All right? Yeah. It'll be good. This would be perfect for like if you was making a Philly cheesesteak or something. Oh, this would be perfect for sure. And that's kind of what we're going for. The kind of look of a Philly cheesesteak on a biscuit. No egg on mine, egg on hers. And so for the egg, it's a folded egg. We're going to do an over hard egg for her, right? We're going to do an over hard egg for Doc. This going to be good. And then my dog's going to love this later. Let me tell you about my crazy dogs, yo. They both starting to copy and mimic each other. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. They don't so Jack's supposed to be the big dog. He's supposed to be the alpha. He doing all kind of craziness. So I got to watch him all extra heavy and stuff. It's crazy. So we just gonna go with some simple hamburger deluxe on this. Keep it simple, guys. We don't want to do too much with it. We want to let all the flavors come together. So we got our steak meat seasoned off. Shoot, we're gonna go ahead and cook this off too. So we're gonna cook off our steak meat. We're gonna saute our peppers and onion, right? Sit them off to the side, separate from each other. And then we're gonna check on our biscuits because I smell them and they smell good. So we're just gonna simple salt and pepper mix up. Yeah. Smelling good in here already. You should just be here and smell the smells that's going on in this kitchen because it's going down. So we're going to do all that and then we're going to come back and then put it all together piece by piece. So let's start with sauteing these vegetables. We're going to move the camera a little bit and then go straight to the meat because it's ready to go. Yeah, we're going to get it in. It's going to be great. This Dope Cooking Show, guys. Keep watching. Okay, guys, you see how I got our oil going, butter, mix up situation. Mm-hmm. Ready to go. Got some heat on it. In our air fryer, we got our potatoes working. We're caramelizing some onions. And in the other pan, we're gonna put these peppers, man. Put them peppers and let them get to doing what they do. Right? Caramelize these onions. And so I'm gonna probably mix my meat with the onion. Cause why? Cause it's gonna be good. I know. So yeah. Got a little view. What we got going. Yeah. TikTok Hot Lucille. And so you kind of just want them onions to get fragrant, right? Depends on you. It depends on you. If you want them to be really, really caramelized, let them cook. Make sure you watch your heat. Make sure you don't let them burn because they'll be burnt onions. They won't be caramelized. They'll be burnt onions. So make sure you do that. Give us an egg, Doc. So as that's working, we got our biscuits going. We got our onions and bell peppers cooking, right? We got our meat seasoned right here. And yeah, that's how we're going to do this thing. So we're moving right along. We're right along with all this. I believe it's going to be really, really good. I really do. There ain't much to it, but you just put some thought into it and you can make it happen. Promise you, because it's just easy. It's just easy to do. I always keep an eye on what you got going. All right. Our pepper's starting to make a move a little bit. Yeah. Pepper's starting to make a move. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the onions. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go on in with a little meat. I want mine to be all together. See, you get that smothered. You get smothering it. Yes. Yes, help the people. Yes. Smother them onions in there, man. See, I'm going to add some bell peppers to Doc's. Doc like all that heat. I don't really need all that. Yeah, there we go. We got them working. Everything in there cooking, looking good. Yes, indeed. Everything's working like it should be. Yep. Oh yeah. Gonna be good. Gonna be straight. Don't doubt yourself, guys, in this process. That's what you can't do is doubt yourself. Because you got it. You got this. You got it. You just gotta make sure you stay on top of it. That's all. You're like, I can't do it like you. Yes, you can, because we're doing it together right here. This Dope Cookie Show, we all together doing this thing. And everybody is doing what they need to be doing to make it happen. And we're doing that. We are doing that for sure. Now, you can add another sauce to it if you want to. Put gravy on it if you want to. It's totally up to you, right? But if not, keep it how it is. Make sure you season it good. And it's going to be a banger when you get through. Tell me. Get a little check on these biscuits. They about there. They're about there. I think. So what we had 9 minutes left on the biscuits. But I think they about ready to come on out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna kill the heat on them just because. I'm gonna make sure. So we got one ready to go. We got another one still working, doing this thing. We're gonna cut the heat off on that one. Let it finish cooking by itself with the heat that's already out, radiating on the bottom of the pan. Y'all, for the other day, I made some What was it that I made? We did surf and turf for dinner. It was just me and Doc. I found a filet mignon. Man, I seasoned the thing with my little season I be using. You talking about good? Oh, it was something to be had. I'm telling you. Wasn't no joke. That thing was no joke. Um, so good. So good. And so as Doc has had her women's surgery, we discovered she need to eat more blood building uh, fruits, vegetables, meats, etc. So we doing more steak. You know, we weren't no steak people. We chicken and fish all day. So it's just crazy how time brings about a change to where you got to be a little different. You know what I mean? You got to do things a little differently. Just because life be life. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh yeah. That meat's so good, y'all. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for this one, y'all. I'm excited. I normally don't get excited about stuff, but this one gonna be good, and I'm excited that it's gonna be good. All right. So what we're gonna do is then our hash brown little patty's almost done. Ooh, that's gonna be wonderful. Let me tell y'all about the hash brown patty situation at my house. Crazy. For years, my daughter didn't eat the hash browns. And because she didn't eat the hash browns, neither did the other dudes eat the hash browns. So we would go to McDonald's and kill it. I'm talking about we would get them sausage biscuits and we divvying up the hash browns on the way home. Here's of recently, like I told you, things change when people get older. They start eating the hash browns. Craziness. You hear me? Crazy. So I guess they eat hash browns now. That's wild. We was like, all this time, they ain't been eating the hash browns. Now they eat them. Crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and get this egg in here. Doc like hers over hard every time without fail. So don't you ever think she gonna eat egg anything other than over hard. She'll eat them scrambled for sure if I scramble it. But over hard is that's her go-to. That is her go-to for sure. You can put money on it. So look, guys, we coming around the mountain on this episode of this Dope Cooking Show. One of Chef Jeff's favorites from McDonald's. I let y'all in on a little secret. So you can either do this at home or you can do it. You can go to McDonald's and get what I just told you to get. Bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. No egg, sub biscuit. Or you can keep the egg. It's up to you. Y'all probably like eggs. I just don't. Sub biscuit. You know what I mean? Sub that biscuit, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna change your whole world. I had somebody come to me and was like, hey, you know what? I was doubting you at first. I didn't think you knew what you were talking about. But I tried it on the low, and I had to come tell you that was good. Oh, I know. It's okay, sis. I know. Everybody be doubting sometimes, and it's cool. Don't worry about a thing. I know. It's cool. Everybody be thinking sometimes people don't know what they're talking about. I do, though. Light flip. Light flip on the egg. Boom. So let's check these biscuits out. All right, so we finna get set up, start putting this thing together. We're gonna make our plate. This Dope Cooking Show. Stick around. All right, y'all, here we go. We finna plate this thing up. We're gonna plate it up a little small, right? Use a small plate. Got that old hash brown ready for us right there. Ooh-wee. And this is gonna be Doc's plate, right? Remember we did peppers and onions, and then we're gonna do open face. Now these biscuits, y'all, something to it. Something to it. Y'all know I don't be baking for real. But it's something to these little biscuits. I like it. So cool. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna open face that one. Open face it. Right? Open face it. Peppers and onions and steak. Ooh boy. She gonna love that. She gonna love that for sure. I know she is, because I know my baby. That over hard egg right on top of her, like so. Ooh, that's a lot. And for Doc, you cannot forget the jalapenos. I know we got some here somewhere because the life wouldn't be right if we did. You know what I'm saying? You know how you know you got something? You gotta know. Jokers is in it. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got some. We got some for sure. Jalapenos on top. Yes. Yes. Now that is open face. Open face right there, buddy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we finna play mine up. I'm ready. I'm ready too. Yeah. I can't wait to see how this turns out. I'm so hungry. Just basically because of what I'm making. You understand what I'm saying? Man, what? Told y'all, man. Sub the biscuit. These biscuits are dense too. They hella dense. But they still hold up. But they super dense though. I guess that's why they stuffing them with stuff. I don't really know. Oh my God. Watch out. We got to go taste that thing. See what's up. There you see it, y'all. This Dope Cooking Show. Bacon, egg, cheese. No. Steak, egg, and cheese bacon. No egg. Sub biscuit. Hash brown. Yeah. Let's taste it. All right, guys. You seen what it looked like. You seen what we did there. Let's give it a taste. See what happens. Just do this at home. Like, what we talking about? Like, oh my God. First of all, the butter swim biscuits, right? They dense. It's almost like cake. Like biscuit cake. Fire. You can do this with a fork, or you can do it handheld, right? Remember I told you we kept the seasoning simple on the steak. That plus the caramelized onion set it off with a piece of cheese. What? Don't forget the hash brown. Look, I was with you. You with me? This Dope Cooking Show. Another breakfast one in the books. Call your friends and tell them to like, comment, and subscribe. This Dope Cooking Show, all one word, on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get the updates on the Roku channel. Download BS3 Network app. This Dope Cooking Show. And check out all the other dope content that they got going on. Chef Jeff, catch y'all next week. Love to eat.